Hey everyone, I wanted to show you today how you can get a longer bloom from those living herbs that you can buy in the grocery store. These are not going to last forever, but you are able to get longer if you kind of follow a couple steps. So unfortunately on the back, all it says to do is just add water. And unfortunately, I almost guarantee that this plant is root bound and it's too wet. So we're going to want to take care of that by putting it into a slightly bigger container with some better soil in it. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this out of this plastic sleeve and kind of assess what's going on. Okay, so doing that, this is just soaked. This plant, I could probably squeeze and water is going to come out of here. It's just drenched and it is killing this plant. So we're going to want to get this out of the container and take a look at the roots. I can see that it definitely needs more sun, and it's definitely in way small of a container. So let's get her out and see what the damage is. Okay, so the roots don't seem as bad as I thought, but I don't know if you can tell, it's drenched. I mean, look, I can literally wring out the plant, and that's a problem. So I'm going to try and get rid of as much water as I possibly can first before getting rid of the soil, because I don't want the roots to end up with root rot due to overwatering. Okay, so now that I've made a giant mess, what I did was I ended up getting all that dirt dried off, and what happened was these pieces started to kind of break off a little bit, and that's because there were probably 6 plants in this tiny little container. That is way too much. It is way overcrowded. So because the repotting of the kitty garden did not go as I planned, I'm gonna go put these guys down there. So I'll leave 1 or 2 up here. Like this guy is pretty small. It can probably go in this container. This one, I don't know if it's gonna survive, unfortunately, so I'm gonna try and put it up here. But I think the rest we're gonna go put down in the kiddie pool. So let's go see that down there. Okay, so we're down at the kiddie pool. We can see there's some radishes, some kale that are popping up, but this definitely is not as successful as my first batch was. So I'm gonna use the soil to plant these 4 thyme plants. And I think I'm just gonna do it right here because there's some open space, and I don't wanna overcrowd them. But by doing this, like I said, it's gonna give these guys a little bit longer of a life. And that's it, they're planted. So again, these aren't going to make them magically huge, amazing plants, but it is going to help. If you don't have the ability to directly put them in the ground or in a pot, you can always just get a bigger pot like this one, and kind of spread them up. And I could have filled this and had all 6 around here, but basically you're trying to get it out of that original container that had too much water and not enough space into a place that's going to have more space and a little bit less water. So hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you later. Bye.